Hello and welcome to GameTales. Destiny, SIVA. Consume, enhance, replicate. SIVA is a form of self-replicating nanotechnology. It was developed by Clovis Bray during the Golden Age. Originally designed to assist in the construction of extrasolar colonies, the warmind Rasputin used it as a weapon against the Iron Lords, and later by the splicers of the fallen house of devils. That is SIVA. Given the right directions, it could create anything imaginable, at least in theory. SIVA was once an amazing Golden Age breakthrough in self-assembling, self-replicating nanotechnology. Its purpose was to accelerate humanity's colonization efforts. The technology had the ability to create nearly anything that anyone could ever need. It would be used as a faster method to build structures and colonies on new worlds. It was later rediscovered by the Iron Lords during the early City Age. However, SIVA turned against them with the aid of the last warmind, Rasputin. Rasputin had awakened from his centuries-long hibernation when the Iron Lords tried to steal SIVA, attempting to utilize it for humanity's betterment. SIVA was able to control the Iron Lords for putting them against each other. Unable to destroy it, Lady Jolder sealed the virus and all Iron Lords within its bunker. Deep within the bowels of the Cosmodrome they went, with the exception of Lord Saladin and Lady Aphrodite. Later, it was rediscovered by the Fallen. They saw SIVA as the perfection of technology and sought to perfect themselves entirely by utilizing its powers, allowing them to not only change their forms, but also granting them new abilities. Additionally, the virus also freed the Fallen from their dependency on ether and mortal flesh. SIVA is also known as Iron's Bane, presumably for defeating most of the original Iron Lords. A ghost fragment revealed that ghosts can be infected by SIVA, though the light repels most of the infection. Some of the reported side effects for ghosts include occasionally verbalizing the console output of the dormant SIVA within it, such as identifying obsidian, recalling memory fragments, and also verbalizing the errors generated by the now ineffective strain. History of SIVA. The complex is ready for the whole-scale replication of the SIVA nanite. We are waiting for your signal to start. Thank you for your faithful service Dr. Zhang. I look forward to the wonders that come from this replication complex. The new machine age, shall we call it? Let's begin. Clovis Bray began work on SIVA in the height of the Golden Age, alongside a similar project known to the Guardians only as Transmission. Its development was spearheaded by Willa Bray. Transmission was intended only to enhance the strength, speed, and intelligence of prospective colonists using nanomachines. But Willa envisioned SIVA as an all-purpose nanomachine capable of breaking down matter and reconstituting it, with applications ranging from reconstructive surgery to rapidly building entire cities. The transmission project was eventually shuttered after it caused unforeseen side effects in test subjects. Clovis Bray then focused entirely on SIVA, which was later completed and approved for deployment. So confident was Clovis in SIVA's capabilities that they eschewed adding safety measures such as a kill switch. The first SIVA replication chamber was designated Site 6. It was built within the Cosmodrome in order to outfit the colony ships and rapidly build cities throughout other worlds. Reawakening. Felwinter tried to communicate with the Warmind, called it Rasputin, consume, enhance, replicate, said he could make it understand, tell it we meant no harm. Rasputin didn't answer with words. Many years later, Rasputin was reactivated when the Iron Lords attempted to acquire SIVA. Rasputin treated the intruders as hostile and activated its defenses. Unable to reason with Rasputin, the Iron Lords still managed to infiltrate Site 6 and release the nanotech, only for Rasputin to turn it against them. In the end, almost all of the Iron Lords and Iron Wolves sacrificed themselves to stop SIVA. Rasputin ceased its onslaught once it deemed Site 6 was resecured and began passive observation of the Guardians. Lord Saladin Forge, one of the surviving Iron Lords, quarantined the Plague Lands to prevent SIVA from ever being unleashed again. SIVA Crisis. What is this complexity? Consume, enhance, replicate. The machine of 1,000 parts, fashioned by a single mind. From where does such complexity arise? What does the creation of a mind require? In the long march of life's procession, order is created from disorder. The rise of complexity is not promised. Such things are not inevitable, and yet here I stand. Consume, enhance, replicate. 1 year after the Taken War, while looting ancient tombs from the Golden Age, the fallen House of Devils unearthed SIVA once more. Realizing its potential, the Devil Splicers, led by Axis, Archon Prime, imbued themselves with it, also infecting their fellow devils in an attempt to transform themselves into machine gods. Unable to contain the SIVA crisis on his own, Lord Saladin began seeking out Guardians. Their objective: to defeat the mutant army, avenge his fallen comrades, and end the threat of SIVA. The Guardians saw firsthand what the Splicers with SIVA could do. Old enemies were reanimated, and friendly weapon systems turned against them. However, when the Guardians learned that the Fallen had not utilized SIVA's full potential, they made their way towards the replication chamber. When they arrived, they fought against the reanimated Iron Lords, infused with SIVA, but in the end, the chamber was destroyed and the Splicers' production disrupted. With the Archon still remaining, the Guardians raided his lair and experienced the power of the self-proclaimed machine god for themselves. But ultimately, they defeated the Archon. Quarantine and Aftermath. 2 years later, it will be revealed that the Vanguard had placed all areas affected by SIVA under quarantine. This was initially believed to be limited to the Cosmodrome, until the Guardian discovered that their old rifle, forged from SIVA, was still producing additional nanites, even after it was presumed lost in the fall of the old tower. This placed one of the Cryptarchy's vaults under quarantine, which was subsequently breached by the Fallen, serving Aramis, the ship stealer. With the assistance from Mithrax, the Forsaken, the Guardian managed to intercept the heist, take back what was rightfully theirs, and repel the Fallen before they could escape with a new supply of SIVA.